What is going on, YouTube? And welcome to my first ever TitanFall video. I'm really excited to bring you guys this video. This game is just so good. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, will TitanFall be that CoD killer? Now, I'll tell you from experience, I played a shit ton of World of Warcraft, and every time a new MMO would come out, they'd be like, oh, this is going to be the CoD, or this is going to be the World of Warcraft killer. Like, when Star Wars Republic, or whatever MMO that came out that ended up flopping came out, they were like, it's going to be the WoW killer, and WoW's never going to have people again. And what do you know? WoW ended up still beating them and still getting their $15 a month from every person that plays the game. Yeah, anyway, so I think we're going to have that type of situation when we're talking about Call of Duty and Titanfall. Call of Duty is such a big franchise that's been around for so many years, well, relatively a lot of years for gaming world, but it's been around long enough that they have esports for this. They're finally getting a lot of publicity with their esports, and they built a community that is large enough for them to be able to be like, we're top dog. I mean, I'm sorry if you guys out there are Battlefield or Halo people. I can see why you might be angry from that, but I'm just saying, Call of Duty franchise-wise is one of the most successful FPS franchises on the market. Battlefield and Halo are definitely right there with them, but that's a discussion for another day. Anyway, Titanfall has everything that someone that would want to play Call of Duty also looks for. If you guys don't know kind of the backstory, I'll go over it real quickly, but Respawn actually worked with Infinity Ward Activision on Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, I believe. But there was some problems with them, and they ended up leaving and getting their own company and starting their own thing, which is how we now have Titanfall. But they have basically enough into this game where it feels like Call of Duty and it feels like Halo. And coming from someone that's played a lot of Halo, that is something that I kind of look for a lot when I play Call of Duty. I mean, I love Call of Duty, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like that sci-fi aspect to it, and that's kind of what draws me into Titanfall. Now, basics of Titanfall, if you guys don't know it already, it's a little bit late for some people. I understand that. I was kind of waiting until the beta was over to kind of get as much footage as I could, get a lot of experience within the game so you guys can get a thorough explanation and a thorough review from me. But Titanfall as a whole, it feels like Halo, and I kind of look for that a little bit, as I said before, for the sci-fi genre, but the way that the game works, it feels like Call of Duty, but you have so much more movement, and that's where kind of the Halo kind of comes into play. You're not dying in 2 shots like how you do in Call of Duty Ghosts. You actually have to put a little bit more strategy into it. And the Titans and the pilots, like the pilots, you obviously run around, you want to kill other pilots, you want to kill their Titans. If you can do that, you have anti-Titan weapons, you can embark them. But you also want to worry about the AI grunts, which I kind of like that they put into the game. That gives you a little bit more pace to the game. It's not like you can sit there and just farm them and get your Titan or anything like that, which you can see me embark this guy right here, and he ends up smoking me out with electric smoke. But every Titan and every pilot has their own setups, and it makes the gameplay just so much more fast-paced and so much more interesting, because you have to not only worry about the AIs, you have to worry about the other people that are flying around that can move very, very fastly. I mean, it's pretty hard to keep up with people in this game when they're jumping from wall to wall, then, oh god, it's like hardcore parkour and crack. But you have to worry about all that, and then you have to worry about these giant Titans that have anti-pilot stuff, like the smoke again, because I'm an idiot and jumped on that guy's back again. But there's so much to worry about in the game that it makes you stay on your feet. Like Call of Duty, you get in this repetition of, you know where everything's at on the map, and you know where they're going to go. In Titanfall, it's really hard to predict where someone's going to be coming from, because there's such a horizontal and vertical map area for them to go to. I mean, you can climb anything. But all in all, I don't think Titanfall, at least at this point, maybe in a couple years, EA stated that they're going to be keeping this franchise around for a long time. Maybe in a couple years it'll be the CoD killer, but for right now, I think it's going to be a great game to play. I'm really impressed with the game, and I cannot wait till it comes out for the 360, since I do not have the XboxOne. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a great game. Not the CoD killer everyone is expecting, at least in my opinion. And yeah, we'll see how this goes in a couple years, and you're going to see me get blown up, which, by the way, sucks. Definitely sucks. But if you guys liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, and I'll see you later.